All right, guys. Well, today I'm going to give you my review on the Spypoint Cell-Link. I've had this actual cell camera combination on this tree for about 2 years. This system has not left this tree, and it's worked pretty much flawlessly. I've only had to change the batteries a couple times on the camera or actually on the Cell-Link, and it's worked great. And this is actually one of 7. I have 7 units, so I have 7 Cell-Links. And most of them I've had now. A couple I've picked up just recently in the last year or two. But I've had, I got all 7 of them currently running, and just super surprised and impressed with how well they actually do work when you get them with the correct camera hookup. I run all my Cell-Links, almost all my Cell-Links, with the little Tascos here. These are the older Tascos. I've had these Tascos for 2+ years. The main thing with the Spypoint Cell-Link is you want to make sure you have a camera that it actually is compatible with. Anymore, for some reason, the brand new Tascos, they are no longer really compatible with the Cell-Link. I was told that the new Tascos changed some kind of software in it to where it is no longer compatible with the Cell-Links. There's another brand of camera that is almost identical to the Tascos, and it is called Wasada or Wasada. I can tag a link in the bottom of this video. I got them on Amazon for like 40 bucks. They're literally the exact same thing. I think they're made by the exact same company, but they're still compatible with the Cell-Links. But the idea is that if you got some old cameras laying around at home, you can potentially turn them into a cell camera with this Cell-Link, and that's what I've done with a lot of my old Tascos. The Cell-Link works with quite a few cameras. I'm sure there's a list out there somewhere. I'm not going to go into all the details on the Cell-Link. You can look that up, but this is just my review on what I think of the Cell-Link system by Spypoint. One thing that I've noticed with the Cell-Links is, and really any cell camera in general, is either you'll have them set to where they send you a picture every time they take a picture, or maybe you'll have like allotted times throughout the day that it'll actually send you the pictures. And when it comes down to it, sometimes they just don't send you your pictures, and people get mad about that and think that sometimes there's something wrong with the camera, which sometimes there is. But what I've noticed with the Cell-Link, really the only time they will not send me the pictures when they should is actually when I have bad cell service. This camera in general, actually I'm in a really bad cell service area. AT&T is the best around here, and this is the AT&T version. All mine are AT&T. My cell phone's AT&T down here in Southeast Ohio. And sometimes you'll have great service and it connects just fine, but let's say this is what I've been told, let's say there's a storm that rolls in, real cloudy, you're talking satellite position, a multitude of things can keep it from actually connecting. So it may not communicate one time, but then it communicates the next time, and then it sends me all the pictures that it didn't send me in the first place. If it doesn't send you pictures, that's usually the case, is you just don't have great cell service at that point in time. But if it's in a good cell service area, it'll send it to you every time, and it does have a gauge that tells you your signal, but the signal can fluctuate quite a bit. It can go from 75% to 0%. It just depends on a lot of different things when it comes to your cell services. It can change day to day, hourly to hourly. So that's just something to keep in mind. That's with all cell cameras, really. It's only as good as how good a coverage you got in your area. So that's the only issue. Really, I've never had to call service about this system here. Never had to call Spypoint about any one of them. Which is rare in the cell camera days now, because there always seems to be something. The battery life on this, you're looking at a couple months, as long as you get good cell coverage. That is one thing. If you don't have great cell coverage, it is going to suck the battery, because it's going to struggle to connect every time when it's trying to send pictures. But I can get a couple months out of these. This one, I changed this one last in like maybe March, and it's June right now, and it's still 100% battery, and it's sent me thousands and thousands of pictures since then. So yeah, there's a lot of good cell cameras out there nowadays. You know, you got Tacticams, you got some other brands. In my honest opinion, I have like an expensive Spartan camera. It's only got like a 2-year warranty on it. Anymore, I think you can get a good cell camera for under 150 bucks. Really, this whole system here is under $100, and really, at this point I wouldn't spend over $100 on a cell camera now that I have these. But I know the Tacticams are real close to that price range. They're good cameras too, and the plans are fairly reasonable. So if you're in the market for a cell camera, if you got some cameras laying around, you know, maybe think about the Spypoint Cell-Link. Like I said, they're extremely reliable. They're cheap. So just something to think about. You know, I'll probably even add some more to my arsenal here before season starts. But yeah, guys, just wanted to go over, you know, the Spypoint Cell-Link. That's what I've been using a lot here nowadays. So maybe you guys are using them too. Maybe you're going to start using them. But yeah, just something I wanted to show you guys, show you what I'm running here and what's been working as far as the cell cameras go. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Be safe out there, and season's right around the corner.